Stated, it is really a shame that 16 years later, conditions have not improved and parents are pushed to this point. But we are committed to making the city of Chicago and America look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Because what's happening here is also happening in New Orleans, it's happening in Philadelphia, it's happening in Baltimore, it's happening in Detroit, it's happening in Eupora, Mississippi, it's happening all over this country, where communities of color are being disinvested in and being blamed for as if they were the ones responsible for being neglected. So what we will do here today is we'll have one additional speaker, and then we will take any questions that you all may have. Our last speaker again is Reverend Robert Jones from Mount Carmel Missionary Baptist.
Okay, Reverend Robert, R-O-B-E-R-T, J-O-N-E-S. I'm here today, and I'm so glad that Brother G2 said the last thing that he said, and I want to piggyback off of that by quoting the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King when he said, "Injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere." And, and as we stand here today in solidarity, even as I stand with them, my brothers and sisters, in this hunger strike, it is against the violence that is within this city that is affecting our young people. Violence, yes, I said violence. It is the bullets of bad policy and the knives of injustice that are killing our young people as well as our parents in our community schools. And so I stand with all of these parents here today and with all of my colleagues saying that the city government is culpable in this violence by not allowing this school to be able to do what it's able to do for our young people of our community. God bless you.
Okay, we're available for any questions.
So it's 12 people total for one hunger strike?
I've lost count. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
And you.
Okay. And why not wait for this hearing next month?
If I understand things correctly, the neighborhood advisory councils, these little structures that have been set up to usher in charter schools in the city of Chicago, they had a hearing, they had 2 or 3 hearings last week as they're attempting to shove charter schools down the throats of communities that are not asking for them.
That ain't right.
So them postponing the hearing is not an act of sincerity.
No, it's not.
If them postponing the hearing is because we have the best plan.
That's right.
And they don't want to support a plan. They will let their political likes and dislikes impact what's best for children.
Yes.
So no, we're done playing those games.
It's been 4.5 years.
We have been meeting with these people since Michael Scott was alive. We have been bringing them a vision, which they have not had for the schools in this community, for these children. We have been meeting with them since 2009. We've been jumping over every hoop. We've gone to every board meeting. We have sat with every imported CPS official only for them to leave and then having to start over again. So no, we're not waiting anymore. We're not waiting anymore. And so that's my response.
All right.
Any other questions?
Just take us through the practicalities of what your hunger strike means. Water, bread, anything of those sort?
Water and light liquids, and that's it.
And how long are you prepared to be out here?
As long as the Creator allows us to be out here. We don't plan to leave. We plan to be here. We plan to be here.
The argument that there's CPS is dealing with its budget, there isn't enough time right now to be focusing on diet at the moment.
They just had a hearing for charter schools. So it's about priority. Our children are not the priority.
All right.
That's it.
It's 2015 and I'ma die for my child to go to a high school in her neighborhood. That's it.
Right.
There's no other questions. The line has been drawn in the sand. Enough is enough.
Yes.
Right.
Why haven't they postponed the NAC hearings? They haven't postponed enact hearings because they want to bring charters into communities that aren't even asking for them. But they don't want to look in the eyes of a child on 47th Street and see brilliance. That's what we see. And what we're saying to you is not rhetoric. We've lived this reality. We look at children in this neighborhood and we see hope. They look at children in this neighborhood and they see inmates. And so their policies line up with that. And we're done. We're done. So, the other question? All right.
What do we want?
Diet.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Diet.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Diet.
When do we want it?
Now.
If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
We don't get it,
Shut it down.